TopStep has changed the rules again. 2024 for all prop firms has been very interesting in terms of changing of the rules. TopStep, for the second time in less than a month, changing the rules on their Express Funded Account program. So I've been saying 2024 has been the year of changes across the board for all prop firms, with potential regulation coming into the futures prop firm space. All prop firms have announced changes. They're tightening up their rules. A lot of things are going on right now in the prop firm space. The old days, the easy rules, those days are done. And I've been saying it. I wish I had joined prop firms years ago, and the futures prop firms years ago, because obviously the rules were a lot easier. The potential for payouts was significantly higher. So why are all these prop firms changing the rules? I think it's a combination of the regulation coming into the futures prop firm space. You have a lot of Forex traders, you have a lot of options traders transitioning over to futures. I mean, I've seen YouTubers who I used to watch their content for options trading, now providing content on the future side through prop firms. So there's a pretty big influx of traders, whether it be Forex, options, or just, traders that are starting to get into futures, whether it's because they were into Bitcoin or the crypto world or stock market and trying to find some leverage. So I think there is a lot of new traders coming into this space, specifically from the Forex world and options world. And like I said, I've seen YouTubers, influencers who were for years on options and providing content around options have now transitioned into futures prop firms. So why? Why are they doing this? Why is there a whole wave of new traders coming into futures? Well, with a prop firm, you got the opportunity to have a lot of leverage, minimal risk, and a high return based on that, right? So when you're trading options, there is no options prop firm right now. You cannot trade options with a prop firm. Right now with futures, you can trade TopStep, Apex, and the list goes on, but that's only available for futures traders using prop firms. Options is a different world. You have to put up your own money. Forex and some of the fraud that's been going on in that world has pushed a lot of those traders over to futures. So TopStep changing the rules. Now, I got to be upfront. I personally like TopStep. I think TopStep is one of the best prop firms out there right now in terms of their rules, their payouts, the speediness of their payouts, the seriousness as a company. In other words, not screwing over traders. If you get to your Express Funded account, you get a payout. Most likely you are going to get paid by TopStep unless you did some shady trading or shady strategies. All right, so let's take a look at the email that everyone's talking about. As you remember, a couple of weeks ago, TopStep announced changes to their Express Funded, to their Live Funded program. And now this week, they just announced a new set of rules, mainly affecting the Express Funded program. So let's take a read. Today, we are updating our payout policy to guide traders towards the habit and risk management needed to grow their account and earn a spot on our live funded trader team. So listen, I personally like TopStep. I trade on TopStep. But and I said this on a previous video, if prop firms were really looking for live funded traders, we're really looking to build their live funded trading team, as they call it here. Listen, there are easier ways. They'll go on LinkedIn, they'll hire a recruiter, they'll start interviewing, professional traders for that live funded trader team. So be very aware of that. Listen, I have seen that traders are being moved to live, but they're also tightening the rules. So let's take a look at this. New Express Funded account traders. So this is the payout policy update for new Express Funded account traders. Request up to 50% of your account balance, up to a maximum of $5,000 per payout request. So I'm glad they clarified it. I know social media went crazy when this was announced. They thought it was 5,000 max cap payout on any account or an Express Funded, and then they either move you to live or close your account. That's not necessarily the case. It is not a cap on the total amount you can pay, total payout request you can get on payout from TopStep. It's a cap on the payout per payout request. So every payout request, you have a maximum of 5,000 that you can request on your accounts or your account. You have up to 5 express funded accounts that are eligible for payouts. That hasn't changed. You can request a maximum payout of $5,000 from each account, totaling $25,000. So listen, I get why they're doing this, and I said this in previous videos. Anytime you are paying a simulated trader or trader trading in a simulated environment, that's high risk for the prop firm. So what they're doing here is saying, listen, if you have 5 express accounts, because an express account is still a simulated funded account, you can request payouts up to $5,000 each, right? For a total of $25,000 per payout request, which in reality, I mean, I think that's pretty fair. Put up 5 winning days and do it again. Nothing else has changed, but you can read the payout policy if needed. So why are they changing these rules? Like I said, there's a lot of Forex traders, there's a lot of traders coming in from the options world into the futures prop firm space. And what they're finding, Apex went through this, FTT went through this, pretty much every prop firm is starting to identify these like strategies, casino strategies, where, you know, you trader will YOLO in on an express funded, end up with $5, $10, $15,000 in profit, and TopStep has to pay that technically, even though it's a simulated funded environment. So they're capping on these simulated express accounts, they're capping you at $5,000 per request per account. So potentially you can request up to $25,000 on a payout request if you have 5 express funded accounts. I don't think it's going to affect a lot of traders. Although right now I don't have an express funded account from TopStep, it wouldn't really affect me. You know, most payout requests are 2, 3, 4, or even let's say $5,000 per account. You know, just trade another couple of days. I think it's like what, 5 days, 5 winning days, and you can request more. So if anything, I think this sets you up to keep a balance on your account, keep some equity, and keep trading. So does this apply to me? Express funded account traders. This applies to express funded account traders on or after Friday, December 6th, and does not affect those created before December 6th. So that's actually pretty good. So what they're saying is if you had this account prior to December 6th, they're not going to rug pull you. These new rules only apply moving forward from December 6th and on, which I think that's a good strategy in terms of not upsetting the rug pull or bait and switch. If you had your Express account, you can continue to trade it. You can request dollar amounts above $5,000 per account. But if you just opened your Express funded after December 6th, you fall under these rules. Now, live funded account traders, this does not apply to you. You can continue to request payouts with no dollar limits, so not applicable to the live funded traders. So listen, I've been saying it now for some time. I'm actually very surprised with TopStep. 2 rule changes in less than a month. Everybody's changing the rules. It's not going to be this easy get big payout requests consistently like the old days. As you guys can see in my video, in 2024, I made over $217,000 in deposited payouts, but I'm already scratching my head for 2025. How the hell am I going to do this? The majority of my deposits or my payout requests came from Apex and FTT trading 20 accounts and more. So now with FTT done, Apex potentially not paying out traders who have 20 accounts. So you got to keep it under the radar. I think I'm only going to keep 5 accounts there so that I don't have to go through video reviews and all that. I got to find, potentially 20 prop firm accounts diversified. I got to do Tradeify. I got to do My Funded Futures. I got to do Apex, TopStep, TickTick. So I'm going to start building it. But I'm already thinking, man, am I going to be able to do the same thing in 2025 now with all these rule changes? The game has changed, and I expect more rules, more tightening, because at the end of the day, when you are trading a prop firm, you are what? Investing 200, 300. Okay, let's say you put in $400 and you have the potential to pull out 4, 5, $10,000, it's not going to add up in the long term for any prop firm. So that paying simulated traders, right, or traders trading in a simulated environment, is insanely risky for a prop firm, and that's why you're going to see more and more prop firms tightening the rules. One thing we learned in 2024, sure, new prop firms are coming into the space. They come in with easy, relaxed rules. Eventually, it catches up with them. They'll either go belly up or they're going to quickly change the rules to adjust to the reality of futures traders. I think with Forex and the options traders, there's a lot of consistent, profitable traders in the futures prop firm space right now using TOPSTEP, Bullnox, Tick Tick, Apex. So these are consistent traders that are actually using that leverage, taking out consistent payouts. We'll see how that's going to play out in 2025. Like I said, I got 2020 and 2024 this year over $217,000 in payouts. I don't know what 2025 with all these changes and now having to trade multiple prop firms, not just multiple accounts, but now multiple prop firms. I got a Rhythmic setup. I have a Trade of 8 setup. We'll see how all of this plays out. I still believe prop firms are the way to go, especially in the futures market. $200, $300, and you have the potential to pull out $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 consistently every month. Huge risk to reward opportunity with futures. Now, with this, they've also updated, TOPSTEP also updated the number of combines that you can have at the same time. They're limiting that to 10. So a lot of changes, like I said, in the future space. What I will say, if you are brand new to futures or just started trading futures, having multiple accounts or one account is not going to be the game changer for you. If you are consistently blowing account after account after account, that's fine. You're still learning. Pay the $50, $100 for those evals or those combines. If you lose $3,000 or max loss limit, it costs you $100 to learn how to trade or lose $3,000. There's no reason to use your own money yet, or more importantly, there's no need to scale up in the number of accounts. I had a couple of people were messaging me last week. How do I scale up? I've been consistently losing. I can't pass a combine. I want to get 5, 10, 15 accounts. I'm like, no, why? If you are still in the blowing account phase, and listen, we've all been there. I started with a TOPSTEP over a year ago, September, October of 2023. I was blowing accounts. What I would tell anybody who's starting or still consistently blowing accounts, open one account. Find the cheapest combine eval you can get and challenge yourself to pass it. Trading, not gambling, not casino, not YOLOing, until you get a payout. Then maybe get a second one or a third one. But if you are blowing accounts consistently, having one account or having 20 accounts is not going to make you a profitable trader. Just because you open up more does not mean you're going to become profitable overnight. You have to build consistency with one, right? And then scale. Same thing as if you're trading a personal account with your own income. You're probably going to start, if you're trading NQ or Nasdaq, you're probably going to start with micros or maybe one mini. You're not necessarily going into 2, 3, 5 minis right off the bat. Same thing with the number of prop firm accounts you open. Start with one, get profitable, show your consistency, get some payouts, add another one. But don't open up. Let's say you are on one account and you just blew it. Now all of a sudden you want to say to yourself, I'm going to open 5 and I'm going to take it seriously right now. I'm going to pass them all. Doesn't work that way. You're going to blow all 5. So what's the point of having 5 accounts if you're still blowing accounts? Get yourself to a place where you are consistent. You can pass these evals. You can go through the next stage and get a payout. Because yes, there's an eval period, then there's a period to get to your payout buffer, and then you can request a payout. Even with straight to funded, like I have accounts with TraderFi, I had accounts with FTT. Even on straight to funded, if you are blowing accounts in the combine or eval phase, just because you're opening a straight to funded account does not mean you're going to become profitable overnight either. Why spend? So let's say an eval or a combine costs $100, $150, but your straight to funded account costs $300, $400. It's still they're both still simulated accounts. The name of the account is not going to make you profitable or consistent. If you're blowing this side over and over again, just because you switch over to straight to funded, it's not going to change anything in your game. So my advice is don't waste your money on 5, 10, 15 accounts, whether it's an eval or a combine, or even worse, 5, 10, 15 accounts on the straight to funded side, which is significantly more expensive if you're still blowing accounts. Stick to one. If you really want to have more than one, okay, copy trade two. But there is no point of opening up all these accounts, potentially blowing all 15, all 20 at the same time over and over again, just because they're dangling that carrot to you that 20 accounts can be a $40,000 payout. Yes, 20 accounts can be a $40,000 payout, but can you get there consistently without blowing those accounts 10, 15, 20 times before you get there? If you need to blow 10 accounts 15, 20 times, stick to one until you develop your strategy, your consistency, and hopefully become profitable over time. This does not happen overnight. I've been trading futures since September, October 2023. I came from the options world, and it did not happen overnight. I'm still not even, at the level of some other YouTubers or, traders that have been in this game for 5, 10 years, especially in futures. So there's a lot to learn in my journey. Don't fall for the influencers with their Lambos and, all that. That takes time. That takes years. They've been on YouTube for 5, 10 plus years doing this. They've built profitability. They've built consistency. And it's not overnight. It's the only thing I would say to anyone watching my channel, especially if you're new to prop firms, new to future space, looking to start trading futures with prop firms. It's not going to happen overnight. All right, for anybody new to my channel, my name is JC. I trade Nasdaq, NQ, nasty Nasdaq 100 futures every single day. I bring you videos with my trade recaps. I bring you the wins. I bring you the losses. I also bring content like this around prop firms, educational content around the futures prop firm space for you. Let me know what you think about TOPSTEP, what these new rules, what's next in terms of rules for 2025. I suspect there will be more prop firms tightening the rules. I think it's going to get tougher and tougher, and you're going to have to diversify with different accounts or different prop firms to get some of the payouts that we were used to seeing in 2024. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think. Do you think TOPSTEP? I already feel there's one rule at TOPSTEP. It's coming soon. I'll make a video specifically on that. But let me know if you think there are more rules coming for TOPSTEP. Let me know what you think about these rule changes and the TOPSTEP rules that have changed this year alone. Hit me up in the comments, smash that like, smash that subscribe button. By you hitting like or subscribe, you're helping me with the YouTube algo, so it recommends my content to new users. I will see you all on Monday. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. I'm traveling to Southern California, San Diego again tonight. So I'll be trading Monday through Friday from SoCal. You'll see my content from there. Hasta la vista, and we'll chat next time.